Welcome. On this channel, I do unscripted videos of Linux and C programming right now. Right now, I'm going to take a look at using Nick's build in conjunction with a little experiment that I've been working on, which is just some code to have to test, to learn from. I do have a Nix shell file here, and the idea. Let's do it this way. Nix shell here. It's not going to work because I believe, I do not have the SQLite package in there. So to fix that, this is not what I'm after here. Let's drop out of the Nix shell and then do now back into Nix shell. What did I do? Okay, so that works. Vim Nix shell, or shell Nix, and did just adding SQLite break it? Okay, so that was just a name problem. Let's do it, but pure. Can't quite get used to this keyboard. It's just a little bit different in size. And then make clean, make build, make build, and what do we got? It's missing SQLite 3, implication, blah, blah, blah. So, shell Nix. Okay, so let's take a look at what SQL. So, Nix packages search in so this is the package. Oh, I wonder if I'm not getting the header files and stuff because I went and here let's see if I can figure out what repo I have this in. So I don't remember. I'm there. It's in this repo, which hasn't been renamed yet. But I want to look at the history a bit. Let's go back to here, and then I want to browse files, and I think there will be a shell Nix. Okay, and so I want to grab this. I think missing the build native import. I don't know why. Here. using CMake anymore. Okay, so let's. I didn't expect to get distracted by this. Make build. What's actually? So read the errors. So that's a warning, that's an error. Implicit declaration of function getLine, blah, blah, blah. So let's start with this. Let's... So it was just the newer GCC or whatever was being more stricter, is what was going on there. So let's turn these back on one at a time and see. Oh, it's probably the extra. Make clean, make. Nope. Yep, that one's just a warning. So bin demo is there. And but if I do w make clean and make build, it also built. So does it build? Oh, I'm not in next shell, am I? So no, I am in the next shell. There we go. I probably just spelled it wrong. Pedantic. Make clean. Make build. Again, it built. So what's going on here? It's a C18 problem. And that it is. Implicit declaration of function getLine with implicit function declaration, blah, blah, blah. So let's actually figure out how to fix that. Okay, so this is an error, or this is a warning that's being turned into an error. Okay, implicit declaration of function enter, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's a similar enough question. And the answer is you haven't declared the functions before using them, and the dialect of C you're using has implicit function declaration. Just means the functions are implicitly declared to return int and take any number of parameters of any type. Because of this, you have, okay, so, and the, makes sense except for, in its getLine that it's worried about. We only have main. Where is getLine? So it's got to be in standard IO or standard lib.h. It would have to be. And we have standard IO and standard lib.h and string.h all included. But the problem is still with getline. C18 getline. Actually, it would be C18 getline. Oh, is that my problem? Let's drop this and go to make. So we want to do make, clean, make. What's the standard supported? I want C standards, not. (2011, 2014, 2017, and mostly 2020, 24 standards using GCC. So C language standards. So this is C11. So that's the default, GNU 23. So let's try C11, just out of curiosity. Make, clean, make, test, make, without. So it wants it as lowercase. Make, clean, make. And that's still an error. Let's do this. Just trying to learn what the parameters, the way it thinks. So make, clean, make. So that's still an error. Okay, if I remove that, it's not. And when I have that removed, my guess is it's using this. Oh, they have GNU 17. Oh, let's try that. Make, clean, make. That works. Now, if I go so variable characters read but not used on 22. So line 12 characters, so 22. Okay, so line 12. Warning, variables character read set but not used. So on line 20, oh, wrong one. Now it's undeclared on line 40. So I can just ignore the return value. I wonder if we can get the same. I have no idea if this is supported in C. I'm sure it's too. I'm sure that it's not, but yeah. So what I need is to not have the variable and not set the thing. That works. Well, this isn't what I was intending to do. I was intending to play around with a Nix build environment. But I also, of course, want this code to... the code's not important because it's never going to be kept or used for anything, but I get to kind of learn better the nature of, what... of the warnings and errors here, so I'm going to take advantage of it and do exactly that. Okay, so I'm wondering at this point, right, unrecognized command line option, std 17, it should be c17. And here, implicit declaration of function getLine. Characters read, getLine. But why? What that reads to me is that it reads to me as if it's not declared, but it should be declared in standard I/O. So let's take another look. Does this list all the availables? It does. C17 and C18, and C18 is what I really want. I think that they're essentially aliases for each other, but it was ratified, and C18 was made official in 2018. So instead of GNU 17, I want C18 and say make build. Still has the problem, implicit declaration of function getLine. And let's just take a look. So we got C99 and C89. So let's try C99, see what happens. 89 is going to be bigger changes. there's going to be even... Yeah. Okay, so c18 is where we stay, make build. And the problem is in the function ask when I call getline. And this is something that changes between the GCC version that is available in the Nix packages and the Debian packages. They're quite a few versions apart. Oh, I wonder... Okay, so... Well, let's just start by trying to find... let's do this. And, let's do it online. Okay, so the definition appears to be what's with the SS size T? You know, I don't know. I don't have any idea what version, you know, this is tied to. So it's not very helpful. Okay, so let's just try the full error. The full error is... let's try this and see if we get lucky. Here we go. Should you get getline on GNU systems, but there might be another way. You should get you getline. So either one of those. Do I really have to have the defined GNU source? Okay, so let's so this is on line 12. Okay, so that fixes it, and I think it's okay, Copilot is going to have to get uninstalled because that fixed it, but I think so, oh, that must be the ISO standard, 98, 99, 98, 99. And 23 and 24. I think I want to stay with I'm going to stay with the 18. And so I see what's going on here. So this is what we're going to call out in the makefile. All right. And then 2000. Oh, I was expecting this to match the. Damn. Okay. I'm going to leave that as C18, but we're going to move these to. Okay, so let's ask the internet about this. So this is just it allows you to use functions that are not part of the standard C library, but are part of the POSIX standard. Using the macros described in feature test macros allows you to control. As far as I know, POSIX source is obsolete. You should use POSIX C source instead, for example. Does this fix my problem? So I see what's going on, and it's a little right. It's a little confusing about. Okay, so this is what I have. Oh, here we go. POSIX variants. What I want to know about, I guess, is POSIX C source. So there are a bunch of things that are defined there. So what do we got going? If def POSIX C source includes standard otherwise blah. I'm gonna say I don't understand so it looks like you can define I'm gonna go with I don't fully understand it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to source demo oops. I'm going to define it there. Make sure it still builds. It does not. And my guess is because this would have to come before it. That is right. So, I think I'm going to leave it like this. There's not much that should be defined over in this demo H. I mean, it's going to be stuff that's at a pretty low level. So I think that I'm good with that. Not a particularly energetic video, but I think I arrived where I wanted to. Well, no, I didn't. I started out to come do a Nix build, and I ended up just fixing some compiler standard stuff here. So if I drop out of this, now I'm just building this in Debian, and if I go make clean, make clean, make, no problems. If I do Nix shell, I can do make clean, make, no problem. Now if I come into the make file and I clean these extras up, that is all I need. Git status. So git commit make build with c18. What's the actual cat make file? There we go. Git push, git home, git push, git hub main. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so that is probably that. I guess I'll tackle this in a separate video to go actually try and do the Nix build part. So I will see you there.